90 minutes on the clock, and we're deep into stoppage time. It's the very last chance to write an unbelievable headline. A long ball forward, a hopeful punt into enemy territory. He brings it down with a touch of pure audacious velvet glory. Shapes for the shot, hits it low with ferocious velocity. That's a clinical finish, a perfect trajectory. Bedlam in the stadium, they have won it. Unbelievable scenes. Bedlam in the stadium, they have won it. Unbelievable scenes.
Let's dive into football commentary, the fast-paced vocabulary. I spend late nights hopping between games in the US, Australia, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Norway, Switzerland, Argentina, and Brazil, just to hear how the same sport sounds in different places. The ball moves the same everywhere, but the words change with the country. That mix is why football commentary is so fun to talk about with friends. In America, the broadcast knows it has a job. Plenty of people didn't grow up with the game, so the call stays fast, but the language stays open. A yellow card, the mic quickly explains what it means for the next few minutes. A coach makes a change, you hear the why in simple terms. The energy is big. Break starts, the call lifts, goal scored, the announcer lets it breathe so the moment lands. The style borrows from other sports too. Momentum, big moments, clutch plays. It's welcoming, it works, and it keeps new fans close. Australia sounds like you're at the pub with mates. Because of time zones, matches can be late or early, so the broadcast keeps you awake. The vocab is short and sharp. A player isn't tired. He's cooked. A wild shot goes to row Z. Announcers use nicknames and happily laugh at the game and themselves. Whether it's the A-League or the Premier League, that Aussie voice travels. The pace is quick, but the tone stays loose, fast and friendly at once. Canada sits between styles. In Toronto or Vancouver, the English call is calm and smart. Tactics, space, and shape explained without slowing down. They know the audience follows European leagues closely. In Montreal or Quebec, the French broadcast flows with more emotion. A winger beats his man, and the voice rises with the run. MLS, national teams, big tournaments. The other vocabulary has to serve a wide audience. The result feels careful, inclusive, and still at match speed. The UK shaped the fast-paced call. On a Saturday, you hear language with history. Words have to be quick because the game rarely pauses. A striker who scores often is clinical. A heavy tackle is a reducer. A deep block is parting the bus. Fans know these phrases by heart, and new slang spreads each season. Crowds are loud, so the best calls cut through, tight, clear, and vivid, even on audio only. From first whistle to stoppage time, the words don't slow down. France treats a match like a story. The vocabulary is fast but full of feeling. A build-up rises. A clever turn gets a gasp. A goal earns a long, satisfying release. League One nights and Champions League nights show it best. A pass is an idea. A run is intent. Even scrappy games get drama through tone. Don't speak French. You still feel it because the sound tells you. The tempo fits quick breaks, fast counters, and big emotion in the final third. Germany brings structure to the speed. Bundesliga commentary stays precise even when the match is wild. Announcers name a press or a half space while the ball's moving. Words are efficient, no waste, but when a winner drops in stoppage time, the emotion is huge. Loud, long, joyful. Fans expect insight and passion together, and they get both without losing pace. A defender who steps up is brave. A midfielder who sets rhythm is the metronome. The language honors work and feeling. Norway keeps it real. The TV call is quick but conversational. Warm, honest voices. A mistake is a mistake. A great goal is great. No oversell. It fits the elite Syrian and those late Premier League nights. Commentators react like fans on a couch. The pace stays because the game needs it, but the words never feel forced. Fast without flash, easy to enjoy for a full match. Switzerland offers 3 ways to hear the same game: German, French, or Italian. Swiss German is crisp and direct, short words that move. French is smoother, rolling and lifting with each attack. Italian sings, stretching on a goal with melody. All 3 are fast because football demands it. The vocabulary shifts with language, but the goal is the same. Tell the play, keep the energy, let the listener feel the moment. A fan in Zurich can choose the sound that feels like home. Argentina adds heart to speed. The commentary is famous for passion. A chance is hope, a goal is release. Voices climb and stay high. Announcers use rhythm and breath to build the moment. Riding a dribble, breaking on the finish. The words are emotional and direct. A player is a warrior. A team is fighting. The pace is relentless, like the crowd on a big night for Boca River or the national team. The call becomes part of the memory, game, and city in one voice. Brazil brings music to the mic. The commentary dances. Fast words with samba in the feet. A skill move gets a shout. A long shot gets a drawn-out call that rides the ball's flight. Goal can last 10 seconds and nobody minds. The vocabulary is colorful and warm. A playmaker is a maestro. A winger is a rocket. Joy comes first. Even tense matches find light. Broadcasters talk to the audience like family. And the pace never drops. Brazilian football rarely walks. It skips and sprints. Across the U.S., Australia, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Norway, Switzerland, Argentina, and Brazil, the sport's the same and the words race to keep up. Commentary blends timing, culture, and feel. American calls welcome you. Aussie calls make you smile. Canadian calls serve two languages with care. British calls carry history. French calls feel the drama. German calls name the work. Norwegian calls stay true. Swiss calls let you choose. Argentine calls lift you. Brazilian calls make you dance. Writing a blog on this? Think like fans search. They look for football commentary by country, why Argentine calls feel different from English ones, examples of Brazilian goals or Aussie slang. Explain how French emotion or German detail sounds on TV. Share clips and moments you've watched. London derbies versus Buenos Aires Clásicos. A late winner on Swiss-Italian TV versus a late winner in Brazil. That detail helps readers and helps search engines see real value. The fast-paced vocabulary of football is alive. It shifts with the score, the season, and the country. One match can be told in 10 voices, and each fits its place. That's why we keep watching and keep listening.